You flew helicopters? Really? Evelyn didn't flinch. Son, I flew through fire. And that's when the call went out. 6 minutes later, the engines you didn't expect started rolling in. Oh, quiet morning in Sycamore Shade, North Carolina, shattered in an instant. Sunlight spilled over the town square, sycamore branches swaying low. The aroma of fresh-baked bread from Betty's Grill and Pie hung in the air. At Ralph's station, a rusted 70s sign groaned faintly. Evelyn Monroe, 74, a Gulf War helicopter pilot, pulled her ivory Mercury to the pump. Her veteran's plate glinted. Then a rumble. The Black Reapers, 18 bikers strong, roared in. Engines snarled. Music blared, raw and loud. 5 men led by Wade Grim Rourke circled her car. The rest lingered back, their laughter sharp, pressing. Rourke, leather-clad, tattoos snaking up his arms, eyed her plate. Veteran, huh? Grandma thinks she's tough? He sneered. His men jeered, voices cutting through the morning calm. Evelyn's grip tightened on the wheel. Her eyes, cold as steel, met his. She remembered a sneering officer, decades back, dismissing her as just a woman. Calmly, she palmed her phone. Hank, it's time, she murmured, voice steady as stone. Tyler, the 22-year-old pump attendant, crouched low. His thumbs raced, texting the town's group chat. A silent alarm, a call for help. Clyde Mercer, a young reaper, stood apart. His gaze dropped, uncertain, hands restless. He didn't join the taunts. Rourke stepped closer, his shadow looming over Evelyn's window. She didn't blink. In that tense, electric moment, with the town's heart pounding through her unwavering stare, Sycamore Shade braced for a fight it hadn't seen coming. The air around Ralph's station was tight with tension. Engines idled low like growling dogs. Evelyn Monroe remained seated in her car, hands steady on the wheel, her gaze fixed forward. But the message was clear. She wasn't moving. Wade Grim Rourke, all leather and swagger, stepped closer, his voice loud enough for the others to hear. What's a grandma like you doing with a hero plate? Flown any choppers lately? Evelyn turned her head, slow and deliberate. Her voice was low, but it cut like wind through canvas. I flew for men braver than you'll ever know. Step back, son. The laughter from the other reapers faltered. Some exchanged glances. Clyde Mercer, standing at the edge of the group, looked down, hands in his jacket pockets. He didn't laugh. Inside the gas station booth, Tyler's phone clicked. One quick photo, then a message zipped into the Sycamore Shade community chat. Something's going down at Ralph's. Evelyn Monroe. Black Reapers. A woman walking her dog slowed. A pickup truck across the square rolled to a pause. The ripple had begun. Rourke scoffed, trying to hold face. This ain't over, old lady, he spat, stepping back. Evelyn didn't flinch. The reapers backed away. No retreat, but no advance either. Not yet. But the town had heard. And in a place like Sycamore Shade, word travels faster than fear. 6 minutes passed. A low rumble stirred the air. Down the Sycamore Line road, engines growled, deep and steady. Shadows shifted under the trees. The Sentinel riders arrived, 15 Harley-Davidsons gleaming in the morning light. Leading them was Iron Hank Delaney, 70, a former Marine, his silver hair catching the sun. The bikes formed a solid line, unwavering, facing the Black Reapers at Ralph's station. Dust settled. Silence fell. Hank's eyes locked on Wade Rourke, who still loomed by Evelyn's car. His voice, gravelly but firm, cut through the tension. This woman saved lives in places you'd never dare go. You're on her ground in Sycamore Shade. Leave or face us all. Each word landed like a stone, heavy with conviction. Rourke's smirk faltered. His men shifted uneasy, their bravado fading under the rider's steady gaze. The Black Reapers took a step back, then another. their boots scraping the pavement. They mounted their bikes, engines sputtering as they retreated. From the square, townsfolk emerged, clapping softly at first, then louder. Among them stood Emma Thompson, Evelyn's former student, her eyes bright with pride. "That's Miss Monroe," she whispered to a neighbor. "She taught me courage." Evelyn, still in her Mercury, met Hank's gaze through the windshield. She gave a single nod, her lips tight but grateful. In that quiet exchange, a bond forged in shared battles gleamed brighter than the sun over sycamore shade, where a town's heart, stirred by one woman's call, now stood united against the storm. She didn't want a statue, she wanted her town to stand. If this story moved you, subscribe to Salute in Silence, for those who served and were forgotten.